to her accused killer, Jason Chen, having his bond set in court today. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield. We also learned in testimony from a CPD homicide investigator and a medical examiner disturbing details about what may have led up to her death. Investigators say cell phone records led them to Suck Creek Road, which is where Pace's remains were found in a suitcase. The medical examiner testified there were several stab wounds on Pace's body as well. Jordan Karnbach was in court today, and she joins us now live with that. Jordan, what other details did you learn during testimony today?
Kim, a tragic ending to a search for Jasmine Pace led us here at the Hamilton County Courthouse, where Jason Chen faced his bond hearing. Friends of Pace wrote on social media that no matter how hard it was to be in court today, what happened today was a win for Jasmine.
You've got last known location, you have a large amount of blood, you have locations where the body's dumped that are connected to this man, you have a body that is packaged like something from Amazon.
Disturbing testimony left friends and family of 22-year-old Jasmine Pace with tears in their eyes as Jason Chen, the accused murderer of Jasmine Pace, faced his bond hearing.
Did you identify a suspect in the disappearance of Jasmine Pace?
I did.
Who was that?
Jason Chen.
Zach Crawford is a lead detective investigating Pace's murder. He says Jasmine's last known location led investigators to Chen's North Shore apartment. Crawford says blood transfers and DNA evidence pinned Pace as Chen's victim.
We could tell due to the condition of the blood at the time that it was apparent that some sort of cleanup had happened at that location.
Was it the police department's opinion that this crime that had been committed was survivable?
No.
Testimony revealed they used Chen's cell phone location to not only track him down at his parents' home in Nolensville, but also find Jasmine's body.
The decedent is a young woman who is in that suitcase in basically a fetal position. There were two sets of shackle or handcuff devices. Both of them went from her ankles to her right wrist and upper arm.
Dr. Stephen Cogswell is the deputy chief medical examiner for Hamilton County. He says Pace was wrapped in trash bags and stuffed inside a rolling suitcase, caught up in kudzu.
There's a total of 60, that is 60, sharp force injuries, both stab wounds and cuts or incised wounds.
Some of those wounds, Cogswell testified, showed Jasmine fought back.
Are wounds that are inflicted on the hands or arms when someone is trying to ward off a knife or a blow from something.
Dozens of Pace's family and friends shocked when the judge announced he was granting Chen bond at $5 million.
I will set his bond at $5 million. In addition to that, if he does make bond, he'll be on house arrest with geographical restrictions, and he will have to forfeit his passport.
The next time Chen will be in court is on February 16th for his preliminary hearing. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Jordan Karnbach, News Channel 9.
All right, Jordan, thank you. In addition to the new details we learned during testimony from investigators, we also learned more about Chen. Latricia Thomas has more on testimony from Chen's mother. Latricia.
Kim, the court hearing today gave us a deeper look into suspect Jason Chen and who he is, his connection to this community. His defense asked Jason Chen's mother through a translator if he has any mental health conditions.
He
doesn't have mental problems. He's normal.
Now, that's Jason Chen's mother speaking through a translator. She testified that Jason was set to graduate next May from UTC with a degree in computers. He worked part-time jobs, one at a clothing store. The DA's office tried to establish that Chen was a flight risk since he has family in China and his parents live in Nashville.
Because he's telling me he's very scared here, and I promise I'll take him, my husband and I will take him to court every time.
Now, a CPD homicide detective testified that Chen's cell phone records indicate he went to the Nashville airport sometime between when Jasmine died and when police arrested him. Chen's mother says a family friend of Jasmine Pace showed up at their door asking to speak to Jason about Pace's disappearance. His mother says she called her son, who told her he didn't know anything about it. Kim?
Patricia, thank you. Chen's mother also testified her son said that he didn't know anything